1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Tuvalu!
Another day, another country in the Pacific Islands that I'm lucky to visit. This one though might be the most unknown of them all. Tuvalu! I surveyed 29,000 people on Instagram and 71% said they had never heard of Tuvalu. That's pretty absurd considering that they're a real sovereign country with voting power in the UN. Tuvalu. Tuvalu. The name itself makes me curious.
Wait. So Tuvalu.
Tuvalu. But an American would say Tuvalu.
It's like Tuvalu. Like, you know, one time I was like, dude, that sounds like Tuvalu. Tuvalu.
It's the world's fourth smallest country with less than 10,000 people.
Just pretty much chill.
Only the Vatican, Monaco, and Nauru are smaller. This is the only prison here in Tuvalu. The front gate is not even closed. During the daytime, there isn't much happening. I'm walking down the main road here and there is nobody around. And it's always really hot. But around 5 p.m. every evening, as the sun starts to set, you will not believe what happens. The airport runway turns into a massive playground and the entire country is invited. Soccer, volleyball, basketball, rugby, running, and even their own invented sport.
This sport is called piano. It's a Tuvalu sport and it's only played here.
Do you play here every day?
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Every night?
Yes.
What happens if there's a plane takes an emergency landing? What happens?
Usually they'll have a siren for it.
And is there a reason why they play here?
I think it's because it's the only big, large space that we have on the island.
So here's the island and here's the runway. It takes up the entire length. I'm standing right now exactly where our plane arrived just a few hours ago. If you remember, I showed all the people waiting in this little building, and now all the kids are playing soccer here. It's about 5 p.m. While this is one of the happiest environments I've ever seen, it's very sad that their playground is drowning. I just happened to visit Tuvalu during the highest king tide ever recorded, and I witnessed sea levels approaching the tarmac. It just keeps on creeping closer. Soccer games turned into water sports and splashing contests. People were walking through ankle-high water just to cross the airport. It was one of the most vivid and eye-opening scenes I've ever seen. The kids have no idea that they're playing in the ocean that will force all of them out of their beloved country in a matter of decades. If water levels keep rising, then the only airport will be forced to close down. And when that day does happen, nobody can leave the island unless they're on a boat. I'll end this video on a positive note by saying that Tuvalu is a lovely place with very kind-hearted people. I pleasantly enjoyed exploring all around the island today, and everyone smiles and says hi to me on the street. So I'm trying to find the supermarket and these kids are taking me. This airport playground is just magical and something you can't find anywhere else in the world. I'm Drubinski, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.